Wrong word to use in this day and age right now, honey.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that didn't come out right.
Everybody knows about the term teabag. Yeah, funny. Yeah. Anybody know what the female term is called?
What?
The clam slam.
What do you call that, Jerry? The green arm.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Look at it.
It's great.
Welcome to Always Room for More. I'm your host, Chris Moore. With me always, the beautiful Trina Penny.
Hello, I'm Katrina.
And with us always, our two best friends, Ryan and Spinny.
Hi there. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Spinny.
So, Spinny has a nickname everyone knows. Spinny. That was his nickname, and then he grew into being his full name, right? So no one knows his real name because it's a mystery that no one will know. Anyways,
It's just my name.
basically, Spinny's now your name, but it began as a nickname. You said, right?
Always has been. Always will.
But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, it's Spinny. I'm Spinny.
Well, I don't know if Ryan ever had a nickname.
Did
I was
Ryan
gonna,
ever have a name?
I kind of curious. I was gonna say, and our friends, you know, the radical Ryan, radical Rastal, and Spinny, Spinach, Spinster.
Oh, God.
Pinocchio was the one Ryan came
No,
up with.
no, I don't. No. Do I have a nickname for you? No. I don't have a nickname for myself either, no. Not that I can think of. I came up with the Rascals. My brother originally made his, came up with, like, the Rascals thing. Like, you know, from the Little Rascals movie.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit closer to home because of our last name being Rastal.
Makes sense.
Aside from that, no, not really any nicknames.
Well, it's funny because like I had a nickname in public school, well, elementary school.
Do you get to choose it or does someone else?
Somebody else caught it and did it, and it stuck for a while.
For a while, eh?
It's really simple. If you just take my first name, Christopher, it starts with a C. My last name is Moore. Put those together, you get Seymour.
Seymour Betts.
Well, basically, yeah, I heard that a lot. But there was actually a pretty funny story with it. Because the person who gave me that nickname was a friend of mine, and his nickname was Dio. And so he had a friend named Dio, and he gave me the nickname Seymour because we were in what was it, grade 7, grade 8, grade 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And I kind of liked this girl, and I had a huge crush on her and stuff like that, but I couldn't talk to her because I was afraid, because I was, like, you know, a very shy kid. So he went up there and told her that, oh, I have a friend, he really likes you. She goes, oh, who is it? What's his name? He goes, oh, his name's Seymour. And she was like, oh, who's that? And he goes, oh, it's my good friend Seymour, you know, he has really a crush on you or stuff like that. And she was like, I don't get it, she couldn't figure out who Seymour was, so like all day he just kept calling me Seymour. Not to me, but he kept telling her about how Seymour liked her and all this stuff. And it was just the most embarrassing and everything of that. But after that, it was just stuck. That was my nickname.
That's fucking hilarious.
That sucks.
Yeah, but so every now and then, if I hear someone say, "Hey, Seymour," it's like, "Oh shit, they know me from fucking elementary school."
Well, I mean, I went by Cat in high school for a good chunk of high school, so like all my teachers called me Cat, and that's just because it was easier to sign my name quicker that way, right? So it just stuck. And then we had a really big friend group, and there was our friend Kathleen who went by Cat, right? And then there was this other girl that her name wasn't Cat or have any variation of it, but for some reason at one point they were calling her Cat, and we didn't like her. So we were like, okay, well, I can't be Cat if this person's Cat, right? So they were like, well, what about... And I'm like, and Trina is my mom's nickname for me. At the time, it was weird for other people who weren't close to me to call me Trina. So I'm just like, I don't know, what kind of variations of my name can we get? And that, my friends, was a mistake. But it ended up being shortened to Rena. So Rena was my nickname.
Going to the arena? Play some hockey.
So RINA, and like a good majority of my friends that I would hang out with at that period of my life only know me as Rena, right? So they still call me that. And you can kind of tell what period of my life they're from or where I know them from depending on what they call me. It's weird. So Rena ended up turning into Rena Bina. And then that
Rena Bobina.
and then it also turned into Rena Bina Ballerina.
And all the other ways
And
to sing
then
that song.
somehow it got shortened to Bean. Don't ask me how.
Like a Graham?
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
Beano. It's a Beano.
There's a Beano.
Beano.
Did you ever
So-
get Beano?
No,
You
it
ever
was-
heard of
it-
Beano?
No, but I got Bina.
It was a combination of the two.
And then what's really, really funny is fast forward 10, 12 years, our neighbors now, their little ones call me Bina. And I started, because they can't really remember how to say my actual name, because they're little, right? So so they call me Bina, and it is the cutest fucking thing on the planet. I'm just like, oh my God, I will accept you calling me that. That is adorable. Like, that is the cutest thing ever. But yeah, in high school, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
So you would not be happy if I started calling you Rena Bina Bobina?
No, I mean, I tolerate it, but no, I'm not a fan. No. I prefer Trina.
Yeah, it's to the point where I feel weird calling you Katrina unless I have to like get your attention fully.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
full name her. Like she's in trouble.
when you guys know me as Trina, I appreciate that. I like that better. I mean, like I said, there's only a few people that still call me Rena, that I'm like in contact with on a constant basis. But yeah, it's weird when I hear it because I'm like, whoa, right? But you know, it's my name to some people, and I just accept that.
True.
It's how they were introduced to me. That's just what stuck. So.
Also, I should address that this month we're not going to have a movie episode because things got jumbled around and, you know, things got a little
We just didn't have
hectic.
time to watch the movie.
Yeah, basically. Not enough time to watch the movie.
Let's not sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
We just couldn't do it.
But I do kind of want to mention something about a movie, though.
We're gonna do it next week though.
Yeah, we're going to do one next week. It's probably the first movie, probably the first podcast of next month. Probably be the movie podcast. But I was going to say, I recently watched, I didn't finish it yet, still have to fucking finish it. Psycho Gorman. It's a fucking fun movie to watch. It's a very interesting.
Is it new?
Yeah, it just came out last year.
Yeah, no spoilers then.
It was on.
It hasn't even been 2 years. You can't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just telling you it's a good movie to watch.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, just letting you
It's a
know.
good movie.
If you like horror movies that are kind of campy, but at the same time feels like it's addressed towards like a younger audience, not like too young, but like
Something you could watch with your preteen.
yeah, like you know,
Okay.
16, 17-year-old you could watch with and whatnot.
Oh, okay, maybe
Well,
not preteen.
You
That's
can probably watch
preteen.
it preteen too, like you know, up to 15, 14, you know, like anything like that. Maybe even 13, because I think yeah, it's about 13 and 8-year-old. But yeah, it's a fucking trip movie to watch. So if you get a chance to watch that one, watch that one. Do we know what we're gonna watch for next month's movie?
We were gonna watch Interstellar, which was Ryan's pick.
Ryan's pick was Interstellar. So if you're listening and you want to listen to that one, you should watch Interstellar if you haven't seen that yet to watch. Get ready for that movie.
Get ahead and you can know what we're talking about. Previous to actually hearing us talk about it. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it because Ryan hasn't actually picked a movie yet. So, and then I think it's on to Spinny after that for a choice.
Yeah, we'll get it all sorted out. We're trying to record these also ahead of time so we have some buffer.
Yeah, we're killing poor Spinny. We've mentioned that before.
It's fine. I'm alive.
He needs to keep busy. If he doesn't keep busy, he goes crazy.
Yeah.
Something like that, right? That's how
And
it
then when he
works.
gets too busy, he goes crazy as well. So
It's a fine balance.
it's a fine line. What are you laughing at?
Remember how we brought out Moral Dilemma last time, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while since we did that. Well, we're going to do it again.
Oh, yeah. Why the fuck
Oh,
not?
shit.
That's gonna go flying.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, it's fine.
No worries, no worries.
Okay, so random card.
Random card. The year is 2059. The world is suffering from a severe overpopulation. As supreme ruler of the world, you must make a hard choice. Do you A, kill all the people in all the jails around the world? B, Hold a lottery where 1% of the world's population will be selected to die at random. Isn't that basically the same thing?
I will jump in quick with my answer and say I will go with the lottery system. It sounds brutal. It's people are gonna hate me for it, you know, the pedos or whatever. But like, it's hard to have the justice system and know who's been truly found guilty and who has been wrongfully found guilty. But I mean, it's a tough decision.
I need to
think
reread the question.
2059. World is suffering from overpopulation, and the supreme ruler, you have to make a choice to kill all the people in all the jails around the world, so everybody in jails. There's no, like, you can only choose the inmates of death row. Everybody dies in jails.
Yeah, so like pot smokers, weed smokers.
Yeah. Or hold a lottery where 1% of the world's population will be selected to die at random.
Oh, 1% of,
Yeah.
of not jails.
Yeah.
Also, you know what? Like the the jailed population is more than 1%. We could probably do the lottery in jail. Just make there's a higher chance you're gonna lose.
That's what I was gonna say. Was that like isn't there
Like there's a middle ground where you can do the lottery thing, but in jail
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't jail basically 1% of the population already,
or more.
or more? So it just would, yeah, you just basically use the lottery system in jail cells or in the jail system.
It's definitely more than like.
You know what's fucked though?
What?
Like 1% of the population is nowhere. If the Earth is overpopulated, 1% of the population gone is nowhere near enough to make any significant change at all. So like,
Is that
if
700,000?
there's 1 billion people on the planet and we get rid of 1% of the population, you're talking about like what, 1 million people, 10 million people. We could, which is interesting though. I mean, we could ship 10 million people to Mars or the moon.
But we know that's a death sentence already.
It could be a death sentence, but if humans start inhabiting more than one rock, it gives us a greater chance for survival.
I'm gonna go with the lottery as well. I don't think anybody would, like, again, you don't really know for sure who's for
Exactly.
sure guilty. There's a lot of wrongfully accused people, and then there's also people that definitely deserve to be there, but how do you choose? I would just do the random.
1% lottery.
Wow. Yeah.
It's 70 million people, roughly. Is how many people? If you need a number on it, like if you just need to know how many people you have to kill them.
Basically kill.
Yeah, that's the moral dilemma. It's like they gotta die. Some 70 million people gotta die.
That's a lot.
That's like countries.
Like how many people died in the First World War?
That's a hell of a question, but my statement still stands from the beginning.
Oh yeah.
70 million people gone would not even make a dent in like the overpopulated planet at like 7 billion on its way to 8.
Yeah.
Yo, humans are turning into rabbits, man. We gotta like stop. Yo, I read an article the other day. I don't know if it was true.
Ryan's random articles.
He's excited with this one.
Okay, what's that?
This woman apparently gave birth to 10 kids.
I saw that.
It's like it could be a Guinness record if
It
it's
is.
It was verified.
Well, wasn't the last Guinness World Record the 8?
8,
Yeah, 8.
10.
What
She
the fuck
was
the
like
name was?
rhino big.
That
Poor girl.
Sensitive.
is I don't even
Apparently, some of them were natural. Some of them were
in
C-section.
vitro. Oh.
Caesarean or cesarean?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she has some of
Cesarean.
them now. Girl. Oh my god.
That's a lot of babies.
That is a lot of babies. God. Oh my god.
It's like a ball pit of babies, just like
Ball pit of
like,
babies.
think about it. It's just like all these like like doll-sized beings just flopping around in there, sloshing around in there, all 10 of them,
Yeah.
like a little mosh pit,
And my comment was insensitive.
a little baby mosh pit,
Oh my God. You don't.
just throwing elbows in there.
That woman doesn't have enough hands. How many people are? Oh my God. Does she have other kids that can help? Good Christ.
Yeah, she's got 10 of them now.
She's got 9 other kids that can help.
I hate you. So much.
Well, I seen a random article, which I can't seem to find now on the damn thing, which I could have saved it. It was on Facebook. They were saying that they were giving lobsters marijuana so that they wouldn't feel the pain when they were boiled, so they wouldn't scream. And I'm pretty sure it said spoilers. It didn't work.
Oh my God.
That's how lobster gets eaten. If you eat lobster,
I know, and I
But
try
isn't
not
it-
to think about it.
Isn't that just like what do you call it? Like steam escaping through its shell. That's why it's such and such scream.
yeah, they don't have vocal cords. They're underwater.
Yeah,
Why can't you kill the lobster before you boil it and just be like, I don't know,
you do
semi-human?
sometimes. That's what they're saying. Like it's not really them screaming.
Yeah, well, like most people throw them when they're alive.
It's probably better because it's fresh.
Yeah, but like, there's no difference between that and killing him with 30 seconds before slapping him in the tank.
Yeah, I agree with it.
I don't
It's
know.
a little bit better than boiling the poor bastard.
Yeah, that's a little
like a frog.
Yeah, no, like all I know is the way my dad used to do it, and he would boil them alive, and it was.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Kind of like frogs.
That's an East Coast way of doing it, and
That's the
he was an East Coaster, so.
Do you do the same thing to octopus, calamari?
No, not that I'm aware
sure how you
of.
cook
I
that.
think
Cook
you
it
kill
alive?
it.
Yeah.
no, you can't. There's both.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm not a chef.
Oh, I think I've definitely seen people eat fucking raw calamari and like the
They could die.
tentacles are like
Yeah,
on the
it's
side of their
dangerous.
face.
You're not supposed to do
They could
that.
die because they can just stick to your throat and just like, I'm not leaving.
This is my
They'd
home
be
now.
like, I kind of need that tube that you're occupying, Mr. Lobster.
Yeah,
Get
I've
out.
seen like
That's octopus we're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm so high, man. I'm trying my best.
terrifying.
Let me pick a card.
Oh, we do another card. Okay.
Might as well. Why not? I can't actually physically grab a card because I'm incompetent. Okay. All right, let me see.
Pick a card, any card.
Your country needs a new national railroad in order to open up the West for settlement. You subcontract to a Chinese company that promises to get the job done right. Over 5,000 Chinese workers were killed during the construction. Do you, A, identify the new railroad as a national icon, something to be really proud of? B, identify the new railroad as a symbol of death and slavery?
Okay, it happened, and the answer was A. They did A.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded very accurate.
That's like all the railroads, not just one of them. That's like all of them, the old ones, all the old ones,
oh,
Is this
or
a-
the Red Dead Redemption
A
days.
history card? What's going on?
a little bit. That's like that's how the CN Railroad was built.
Yeah, I know, yeah. But it should have been B. Identify the new railroad as a symbol of death and slavery. Because a lot of people died during the building of that.
Yeah.
And they were slaves. They were captured and made to build the railroads. So that's a pretty easy one. And yeah, that's not really a moral dilemma. It's just a, what would you have done?
Some people more than it's like Tom Segura's question. You know, in this time frame, what kind of slave owner would you be?
That is an awful question.
What the?
It's supposed to make you uneasy. That's the point of that question, I think.
That is an awful question. That is a terrible question. That is the
He's not saying like right now, but in the back in like basically, if you were back in the time of back then,
And it was not.
it was the
normal.
time of the time then, because unfortunately it happened. You can't change history. It happened in history.
I got an answer for you.
What's
If
that?
I was a slave owner, I'd be a Moses type of slave owner.
Yeah, there
You just
were.
wouldn't be one.
Let my people go.
That's
just
the thing. There were slave owners that weren't horrible. Like they treated their slaves rather well. Some of them, like there were horrible ones. Don't get me wrong. There's lots of horrible ones, but there were ones that kind of treated them okay. Not saying not
Yeah, it's not-
better
yeah.
than the other ones. Like, I'm not saying it was good for them. Just
Yeah.
like, you know,
not everyone was just a seething pit of depravity.
Bullshit, yeah.
Right. It's
know.
like, even though they were still bad people for doing that.
I can't believe we're even having this topic conversation.
It's a weird one, yeah.
That's a weird one. Yeah.
But again, like, I'm not saying, it was something that is good or anything like that. Like, they were in the right for doing it. No, of course not. It's fucking bullshit. But we can't change
probably
the
just
fact
wouldn't
that
be.
history.
I just probably wouldn't.
Exactly. You would basically, if you were here now, you would basically say,
I just don't think I wouldn't. I wouldn't be wealthy enough to even.
That, and you'd probably
do that
be
or wouldn't
people that would
want to.
stand up for the rights. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like, you wouldn't be there going like, oh, I'd probably join in because that's the point of the times, right? Because back then there were still people who were against it.
Yeah. Half the country, more than them.
It was just part of the times back then. That's the
It's
history.
history. Yeah, it's better to at least acknowledge that it
yeah.
happened and how that was bad than to sweep it under the rug.
Yeah, basically.
Those who ignore it are doomed to repeat it.
No, for sure.
That was still a dark little side turn. Any hoozles? Any other moral dilemmas that are?
I don't know, but I'm gonna smoke weed about it
I
because
was
we
going to
haven't
say,
done
what are you
that.
smoking?
Yeah,
What is that?
That is some purple nurple.
Well, I decided to do something a little different this time. Normally we do Forest City Marijuana, which is our local dispensary. It's great. We do at local dispensary, Forest Marijuana. Forest City Marijuana.
Forest City marijuana.
So I'm really stoned as well. Anywho, but today I got it from a website we also used to go to a lot before, lockdown and all that shit happened. And it was 420spot.org.
.org, like organization.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
Or organic, maybe.
Org.
But anyways, they deliver pot and stuff and a lot of other good things in London, Ontario, and stuff like that. I think elsewhere too, but I live in London, so that's where they deliver it to me. We got this weed. It's called Purple Lamborghini, and holy shit, it is fucking purple.
It is gorgeous. It is literally just pure purple, and it is the prettiest thing I've ever seen.
We need to look at this in an unbiased way. Let's just.
Well, it's kind of hard now.
No, it's
We need
not.
a flashlight up in here.
Man, that is the dark purple on that circle
Because
with
everyone
orange
just needs
hairs.
to hold it.
Pass that around the room. So this week's Explain the Strain is Purple Lamborghini. This great purple looking bud with orange hairs on it.
There's not a speck
There
of green.
is one green leaf. That is it.
Okay, so there is a speck of green.
A one solitary speck. Mm-hmm. I see it.
I left it face up for him.
But I remember a couple episodes ago, Trina was saying we haven't had purple weed in a long
Holy
time.
Fuck. This just looks like candy, like rock candy.
Right? So I had to make sure I had to find some purple weed. And unfortunately, Forest City Marijuana doesn't have purple weed. So I went online and found it, and it's sativa.
Resourceful.
Yeah, of course. That's what I am, man. And it's and it looks beautiful. Like I said, it's Purple Lamborghini, 420spot.org. It's a nice sativa, and we're about to try it right now. So, everybody have some? Anybody want some?
Yeah. Can I
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me,
Here's
empty my bowl.
the tray. I'll pass that around. There you go.
Oh, hey, I can see again.
over to
Holy,
Spinny
that
Lander.
looks dark.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Spinny, I'm not packing your bowl.
I'm packing
Last
my
time
own.
I did, I nearly killed you.
I hope this is as good as the black rose I had. That was that's the best weed I ever had.
Black sugar rose.
Just black rose. It was called black rose, and it was just a dark purple weed. It was just so. I bought 1 gram of it, and I just made it last forever.
Well, I
I
think
just cherished it. It was so
the stuff we used to get from an earlier dealer, like a long time ago, was like amethyst something or other.
I don't know, it was gorgeous.
It was purple. And, again, good stuff. So, yeah, everyone's going to pack a bowl here. We're going to try it all out for the first time. None of us have smoked it yet. We were kind of saving it for this episode because I wanted to bring it to the podcast.
This is amazing. I am so excited.
I remember Trina saying about the purple weed thing, and I wanted to be like, hey,
Yeah.
look what we got. We got some purple weed. Plus, I keep seeing people post stuff on Twitter and Instagram with, like, their weed, like, their buds of, like, all these weird colors. Like there's some that almost look like Fruity Tooty or Fruity Tooty, Tutti Fruity or Trix fucking cereal fucking colors. It's insane. So
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah,
Now I
right.
want juicy fruit.
Oh, damn. Okay.
from Tutti Fruity or Trix to fucking Juicy Fruit.
Oh, now I want some tricks.
Don't. I think they will sue us if we steal their jingle. They'll be mad. That's all they got left.
Did
is
you
that jingle.
get a toke pack, Spinny?
Yep.
Okay, everybody ready?
Well, then I can pass
let's
this.
smoke weed on
Everybody.
it.
Well, then I'll just leave that there.
Light her up.
Cheers. Taste the purple.
Vroom vroom. Purple Lamborghini.
Do you know how much the THC is?
Oh, no. Don't all talk at once now.
Sorry. I'm baked
I
as
was
fuck.
hoping you were finding the
I'm
answer.
trying to, but maybe that's why someone should vamp or something while I look for it. Not just
So,
all
okay,
just wait for me to fucking.
Pass me over the cards, man. I'll find a moral dilemma for us.
Well, here you go. There's the box. Find your card.
Pick a card, any card, that card, not that card.
That is kind of hard to get out. I'm not
See?
gonna lie.
Hopefully it's better than one I had.
Yeah.
I hope so.
You're just waiting to see if the one feels right. Just shuffling until you
Yeah,
find the
kind
right
of.
one.
Treat it like tarot.
This is
You
the
mean
one.
tarot?
This is the one.
I will punch you in the face.
Tarot?
No, it's tarot. What is that? Neutral. You didn't even pick. You picked an answer card from the way you're actually supposed to play.
Yeah.
That's the one that felt right to me too, and I was like, this one feels right.
You're
Okay, so
neutral.
neutral is an
Looks it
option.
over,
I do like
neutral.
that it told us neutral is an option.
Yeah.
Even though we just I'm breaking the rules and saying I'm not choosing. We do that sometimes, but it's like,
You're all in
How
the
fucking
the
many?
middle is all the answer cards clearly. So go from the ends.
Okay. All right. It's like, yo,
Well,
damn.
It's
Is this some sort
destined
of
that it
joke?
happened that way because you're fucking up. Led me to find at least something about it.
The THC content.
Yeah, THC content says here 19.34%.
19?
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Beautifully cured nuggets of purple Lamborghini are as purple as Barney the dinosaur himself. Honestly, you will not find a plant boasting more purple than this.
I have not
I
seen more
attest.
purple weed.
And it fucking looked pretty dark purple like fucking Barney.
I haven't seen purple weed that purple.
Right?
That's pretty purple. Very purple.
This smells
Much purple.
like grapes and skunks. That's kind of gross. No, it smells good though. Taste though, it tastes a little less pronounced than it smells. Yeah, the THC percentage of this strain have been found to an average in the low 20s, but well cultivated and cured batches have tested in the close to 30%. So yeah, 19% is not too bad. Yeah, purple Lamborghini. There you go.
Dope.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is some purple shit.
I would have called it something with Barney though. Like, I don't know, we love you.
I think we did that one first. Yeah, we definitely did that one before. Hopefully he got another one.
I didn't know it was gonna take that long to pick a card, guys.
All right, Spinny picked one.
After watching an episode of Antiques Roadshow, you learn that the ugly painting sitting in your closet is actually a rare and expensive painting that was stolen by the Nazis during World War II. Do you A. return the painting to its rightful French owner? B. Try and sell the painting for $1 million? I tried to sell the painting for way more than $1 million. It's like a lot more.
Yeah.
Can I sell it to the owner for
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I'll give him a deal. Even I'll give him a deal. Like if it's him buying it, I'll sell it to him for less.
I'll do
But
it
I'm
for
still-
$500,000.
But I still own it, and you want it,
Exactly.
and that's how the world works. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'm sure how maybe you didn't know your ancestors were Nazis though, and how were you supposed to know that? So like it's not your fault. Your ancestors were Nazis.
Yeah.
That's basically what that card means, right? If you have that, that means you probably have ancestors that were Nazis.
Oh, probably. I mean, I don't, but yeah,
No,
yeah,
but-
I said that's not what I meant by that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. The context of the card makes it sound that
Yeah.
you are Nazi fucking
Family.
yeah offspring.
Sell it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Sell it money. Oh, you know how much art supplies you can get? Oh, how much music gear I would get? Oh, if I
art
could find a
supplies
rare
and
painting.
photography gear, man.
Podcast stuff. Oh yeah. New mics.
You know what? I don't need no bad karma. I'm gonna try and return it.
Here comes Mr. Logical Ryan.
I would hope for a reward.
The moral Ryan.
Just like don't treat it like you're buying it. Treat it like a reward, like a thank you for giving it back to you. Yeah, that's all it is. A $1 million reward for this rare painting.
Not a reward.
That you made.
I wonder if that's what people tell themselves when they rob a bank. Don't think of it as robbing a bank. Think of it as a reward.
I cracked the code.
Some people did. Like Jesse James.
What?
And Clyde,
Jesse James, you know?
Bonnie and Clyde.
Famous bank robber.
Do you know how many people have that name that I'm like so confused, or a name similar to that I'm like,
Well,
wait,
the
the guy
first
that
one.
named the guy that dated Kat Von D?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
This is the first one. They're all named after that guy.
yeah. They're all named after their bank robber, famous bank robber.
that's dumb.
Well,
A little here, yeah.
it's interesting because when you find out kind of what Jesse James was about, it makes sense that that Jesse James, who was dating Kat Von D, was into Nazi stuff. Just yeah, I guess he was partly he was a what do you call it, synthesizer. Jesse James,
Sympathizer?
the real Jesse James was not a Nazi sympathizer, but the
Yeah,
South.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted the South to win. He was on the South side.
That's awful.
Yeah, and he would rob banks, and they thought him a hero because he would rob banks of the people from the North and stuff like that. Like, you know, like the Confederacy and stuff, or not Confederacy.
The opposite of that.
Yeah, the opposite of country. So like Confederacy thought he was great, and so they posted great things about him, saying, "Look, he's doing it again. Thank you, Jesse James," stuff like that kind of shit.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's good stuff. History, I love history. I might have some of it butchered, but hey, I'm just going for what I learned from the other podcasts and the other fucking TV shows and shit.
Because that's accurate.
Some of it is. Some people
Some
do
of
a
it
lot of
isn't.
research.
Like we always say, we're always willing to be corrected.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone knows how to correct us by now.
Yeah, if you can't cite us for a scientific paper. We're just fucking high and talking out our ass half the time for an hour, and I love it. It's great. We're not held intellectually accountable.
Do you
for
see the
our
category
words.
that this podcast is in?
Humor.
Not history. Humor, comedy.
Also an H word.
Yes.
Jello. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. Random.
Green Jello?
I did sound for Green Jello.
That's awesome.
Like, you know the band Green Jello?
No, not at all.
Pigs, let me
Three little
in.
pigs.
Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin.
And that's Maynard James Keener from Tool doing the not by the hair.
Yeah, yeah, I know that.
You know that song?
Yep.
Yep. You actually remember that from
Yes.
That's them. I did sound for them, and there was like fucking 40 people wearing giant like mascot heads. Like, you ever seen like Where the Wild Things Are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like those things, those giant costume things. It's like that. They're just like giant like helmets. One guy's was just really tall. It's like a giraffe or something, and it's just like everyone was just like mosh pits with puppets and on stage. It was just chaos. It was crazy. They had 3 bass players.
Oh my god.
3 bass players.
3 guitarists.
Jeez.
All that you had to make sure sound good.
Like 6 vocals.
You know, and they say Slipknot has a lot of fucking stupid band members for no reason.
It was crazy, but it was fun.
Yeah, I think 3 bassists is overkill. Like, how bad were the first 2?
It's just crazy on stage. It's just like a cacophony.
Cacophony. I love that word.
It's a good word.
That is an enjoyable word.
It's a great
cacophony.
comic book.
You chose cacophony over orchestra.
Huh? No, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It doesn't. It's not very beautiful.
Cacophony.
I mean, orchestras can be cacophonous, but
I think Spinny might even
Cacophonous
like
can't
that
be
comic book.
orchestras.
no, because cacophonous isn't a thing. It's like a description of a thing.
What is a cacophon?
A cacophony.
Yeah.
A cacophon is a place you sleep with a stutter.
Did I ever tell you about the cacophony? Kevin Smith's cacophony? Batman cacophony?
Nah.
Cacophony. Sorry. Somebody had to do it.
That's a great book, though. I'm just saying. It also has another word you like. Automatopoeia.
It is a good word. I'm gonna smoke weed about that.
True.
Yeah. Next, this purple stuff. What is that? Which one was this? The amethyst or the
Purple
amethyst?
Lamborghini.
amethyst?
Purple Lamborghini.
Amethyst.
No, amethyst. What? Fuck you.
How high are you?
Oh, I nearly just died. You can't do that while I'm taking a toke. Amethyst.
Oh, you know what? I call it amethyst and I call it a jiff.
I
Fuck
hate
off.
you. I hate you so
That was
much.
genuine.
But seriously.
Clusterfuck bagel too.
Oh,
Throw
That
out
was
there.
that one's better.
that's like when our buddy used to say Adelaine instead of Adelaide, and I loved it, and I never wanted to correct him on it because I'm just like, oh baby, that's so wrong.
Adelaine.
Adelaine instead of Adelaide, and I'm like, yep, that's right. You said it right. That's exactly the way it's said. I never wanted to correct him because it was just too cute. He didn't know he was saying it wrong.
Oh, that is some good weed.
You know what? I'm a little stubborn. Some things I don't want to change.
Amethyst. And what? I don't even know how you said it. Amethyst.
Amethyst.
Pronouncing things like.
Like a quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
I call it a cake.
Quesadilla.
I want a quesadilla so bad.
Or tortilla.
Tortilla.
Don't even get me started. Wait, what time is it? Do we have time to order? No, we don't have time to order, man.
Or what?
Food.
Taco Bell.
Rude. And ugh. Talk about. Ugh. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I can't.
That just makes me.
That's right.
Ugh.
Burrito Crunch, man.
I would gordito die.
Oh no, I can't eat Taco Bell anymore. My stomach.
Taco Bell eats me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts, I guess, in a while.
It does not agree with me. I don't agree with it. It's we keep a comfortable distance away from each other. Yeah. Man, I'm hungry though.
Yeah, we should stop talking about food.
Yeah, we should.
Because we're all hungry.
Yeah, we should have left this topic a little while back.
Moving on.
Moving on. Well, this is kind of a dilemma.
I'm high. How are you?
Hi.
I'm see you later.
We're really on a roll here today.
You are the programmer of a driverless car. In a scenario where the car rounds a bend and then a boulder falls on the road, do you program the car to crash into the boulder, likely killing the occupant? Or would you program the car to swerve on the sidewalk, likely killing a bystander, if it only had two options and could not stop in time?
Huh. Well, I mean, the bystander didn't do shit. So, and wait a second. You said it was you're a programmer of a driverless car. Program the car to crash into the boulder, likely killing the occupant. There is no occupant. It's a driverless car.
Yeah, but the car's
Passengers.
Like a Tesla.
Oh, there would be a passenger. I see.
Otherwise, cars have no purpose if they're not taking a person somewhere.
Yeah, that's like I got confused.
That's like the purpose of transportation.
Taking cargo.
So either way, they're innocent.
Which people can be cargo.
That is true. If it was
Not
a
no more.
driver.
There's a law against that. They used to send kids to the mail. Just on horseback, just like put the kid on the bouncing away.
I got a picture picture
That's
of
terrifying.
a kid in a giant envelope.
Yeah, just mail your kids to your grandparents from a different state.
Just kids getting in giant envelopes.
Giant, like fucking something like James the Giant Peach.
What size manila envelope are you looking for? About 6 or 7 year old.
That's awful because of. Oh, never mind. Anyway, I would guess Oh, that's hard. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't know. Like, you either kill the occupant or you kill the pedestrian. So, I mean, you're killing
Swerve.
someone either way. So, swerve, I guess, because if there's a likelihood you're gonna kill a pedestrian, not necessarily kill a pedestrian, but you were 100% gonna die if you hit that.
What would you
boulder.
do at the wheel?
Swerve.
Swerve. I would protect me over, and I feel bad about it, but like instinctually, my brain will just make me. I don't really get a fucking choice and the do or die essentially. You just do.
And
You don't
again-
think and then do. You just do.
And again, like you said,
Fear, run, hide. Like you. And then
Hope
Yeah.
that pedestrian is smart enough to move.
that's the thing. One says likely.
Yeah.
The other one says you're dead.
Yeah.
Like look at the statistical chances. There's like if you look at it in a statistical way, one is likely has a higher chance of everyone getting out alive.
I'm not judging anybody at all. No, it's a judge-free zone.
Well, dilemma. You have to be judged.
I would program the car to crash into the boulder, likely killing the occupant. Probably a tough call, but the driver was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Why would I sacrifice the person on the sidewalk who wasn't, unfortunately, in the wrong place at the wrong time?
Well,
just
technically
to
they
save
were.
the other person.
I mean, technically, being in a situation like that, you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Like,
Turn the car into the boulder.
that's what I'm saying. No, but I'm saying that you would hope that the pedestrian,
Pedestrian.
the pedestrian has fucking eyes and can see that a boulder just fell and a car is coming. I should probably get out of the way.
What if there is no get out of the way?
You know
If there
what?
is no
This
get out of the way, then there's a situation at hand.
And that's what I'm thinking, like a cliff with like a road on the side of the mountain. Like it's like a mountain with a road on the side of it. That's what I'm thinking. And a fucking boulder starts falling.
But again, we're
and
back.
like there's a pedestrian and there's no way to run. It's like, do I swerve and miss the boulder? Or
But we're back to the
This
wording of the
might
question.
be,
You said like it's likely to hit a pedestrian, but you're 100% going to die.
yeah, there's a higher percent chance that no one will die if we make the car swerve. Whereas if at least one person will die if they hit the boulder.
See what I'm saying?
That's true.
And for
kind
the
of-
record,
kind of a
pedestrian, why are you walking on a cliff?
Data.
They said sidewalk.
Some people got to be on mountains, bruh. Like, you don't be hating on mountain people.
People
Why you
climb
drive?
mountains, bruh.
I just
Why are you
wanna-
driving on a mountain?
I can't really answer because I kind of wasn't really paying attention because I was looking at this card here and it made me just kind of like
So new card.
zone out of everything because just of the wording in this fucking card here. I'm
for
gonna
it.
read you this guy's card. Your best girlfriend, a virgin, will die tomorrow. You see a golden opportunity to get her some action, but your friend is wasted, and the slam piece is in question. Looks like a battle troll. So what caught me off guard was the slam piece. I've never heard. Do girls call men slam pieces?
pieces?
I've never done that.
Have you heard someone call someone a slam piece?
Men.
Look at that
I guess,
slam
but
piece
it's
over
talking
there.
about your best girlfriend is like.
I've never heard a female call. Well, I mean, I could be wrong, but in my life, my female friends have never once called it a slam piece. It's been eye candy or man, like boy toy or
Well,
you know
maybe it's because they slam down slam piece.
something stupid. But I've heard men say slam piece.
I hate to be a dirty one, but I got a funny little side joke for everybody. Everybody knows about the term teabag. Yeah, funny. Yeah. Anybody know what the female term is called?
What?
The clam slam.
Oh shit!
The clam slam or the clam stamp. So basically, your friend is wasted, and the slam piece in question looks like a battle troll. Do you A, get your best friend laid, knowing that she will be thankful tonight? She will regret it for the rest of her short life. Save your best friend, knowing she will never have sex before she dies.
save her. Because A, she's not giving consent, the friend's giving consent. And B, I don't even know if I said A, but B, just, no.
Like, that is just the weirdest question I think I could pull out of there.
Take your friend home. Get her a vibrator.
I'm sure she could find other enjoyments in life before she dies instead of suffering
She's
with
dying in
that.
like 24 hours. Like,
Yeah, basically, she's saying she's gonna die tomorrow. That's the thing. Like, I'm not trying to put shame on sexual work or something. There's no shame there. But like, why not just go out and buy your friend like a really good-looking male prostitute? They're only gonna die tomorrow anyway. So it's not like they're gonna have to worry about if they could maybe catch something. If they
why not?
I'm pretty sure the high-end ones too don't really have anything either. So
They have to be tested and stuff.
exactly. So like,
Go out and buy her a slam piece.
yeah, buy her a big old honking,
Yeah.
big old.
If you're
slam
that
piece.
fucking concerned, keep her sober, get her consent, and buy her a hooker.
Looking for a big old slam piece. Come to.
Main word, consent.
But yeah, you don't like. So yeah, that was a weird question. Just slam piece.
A little bit.
I've heard of all the other things.
I'm gonna call you my slam piece.
I'll take it. You can slam me any day, baby.
Alrighty then. Always room for more because I'm gonna be leaving soon.
There's no room in this relationship for more. No.
Only one slam piece.
Oh gosh, I need to.
Anyways, Spinny.
Yes. Yes.
You have a random article, Ryan?
We already had a random article.
Did we?
How high are you?
Multiple. Many. All of them. There's always more articles. Well, right.
Anybody hear about they found out like a stretch of galaxies that spans like, I don't know, like 3% of the length of the universe?
What did they call it?
I'm not sure.
It wasn't the name. It was like the Great Arm or something. Yeah. The scientist name shit the stupidest shit. Like,
Great arm.
the Great Arm. Great Arm.
Look at that, eh? It's a great arm. What do you call that, Jerry? The great arm.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Look at it.
It's great.
It reaches across the sky like a real great arm.
Shaped like an arm.
It's trying to grab that ball. The moon.
That's a good one, Jerry. It's a good one. Well, I heard about this car that runs on water, man.
I did actually put that in, like split hydrogen electrolysis.
Oh, well, shit. I started something, didn't I?
Look at what
Did
you.
you hear about that?
No.
Car that runs on water?
Hydrogen.
Didn't
Look
they
at
do
what you
that like
did.
15 years ago?
I was
Yeah.
doing a joke.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Hydrogen.
It just never really took off.
No.
Tesla's kind of competing with them with the...
Really?
The problem is it uses water.
So there's going to be an electric car, a water car, there's going to be a fire in the gas car,
Why?
or a
Well,
fire in a
There already is
grass
a fire
car.
car. That's what it is.
I think-
Combustion engine.
True. Is there a grass car?
Yeah, that was like the hippie ones where they put vegetable oil in their car, like to drive the little Volkswagen bugs around.
The existence of a watermelon implies the existence of a fire and a earth and an air melon. Elementals, if you will.
Would you consider a bubble to be the watermelon? or, I mean, the other watermelons?
I can't take credit for that. That was a meme, but I saw the word elemelons and I lost my shit.
I did laugh at that too. That was good.
Took me 3 times to be able to say it, but I got it. So I'm gonna smoke weed about that.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds good. Other than that, I don't have any other random articles.
We're burning out a little, can you tell?
So high.
We're not running out of ideas yet. This is our second episode. What are you laughing at?
We're not running out of ideas yet. Awkward smile.
Awkward pause.
We're good.
Like a good old engine, just need a little kickstart.
Yeah, that's my engine revving. That
what
sounded
you
dirtier
call it.
than I meant it
I was
to.
gonna say, that's what they call it nowadays. Huh? Your engine revving?
I'm gonna rev my. Spinny's like half asleep.
I'm like dying.
This is supposed to be sativa too, so what the fuck happened?
Yeah, man, I got lots of energy.
I have some energy.
Says you as you were falling asleep at the mic before we started.
Yeah, because I was waiting for everything, waiting for everybody to relax, but now I'm like,
I was dying. I apologize.
it's okay.
It's alright. People die sometimes.
Ryan packed Spinny a killer toke, and it literally almost killed him.
Yeah. I feel better after.
I wouldn't say literally, but yeah, it almost killed him.
Still about 20% of the way there.
Yeah, I'd say about that would be fair. Actually, I think it was about. What's the percentage on it? 21 point.
22%.
Yeah, that's how dead I got.
Your battery's at 22%.
Oh yeah, that's about fair.
Yo, it fucked his battery hard.
Oh, yeah.
He took that toke and it was like 80% charged down to 20. It's like when you open your camera or some shit on your phone. It's like, you have 4% left. It's like, what? I just left the home with 98%.
It's like that meme I seen the other day, like a Simpsons meme. The Simpsons Mafia guys are like, "This is your phone." It's like, "Warning: you have 5% percent left." And just to show you we're serious, the next panel is blank because his phone shut off. So basically, he's like, "What? I thought I had 5% left."
Oh my gosh.
It's like when you go to find your charger, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, 5% charger.
As soon as you plug it in, it dies.
Yeah. Like, oh, motherfucker.
Yeah, that happened to me today, actually. Like, all of a sudden, I plugged in my phone and it turned on, and then all of a sudden, it was dead again. And I'm like, wait, what? It wasn't plugged in all the way, so I was really, like, confused. I'm just like, what happened? Like, it was there. Yeah.
I gave Quet a second chance.
Yes, we tried to stick it back on the wall.
No.
Lasted longer than the first episode.
It's still really grossly humid in here, so like I have a feeling Quet's not gonna make it much
We need
longer.
to get a better sticky system.
I just don't expect. We just need to cool it down in here somehow.
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
hard
the-
because we can't have fans.
Yeah,
I want to get one of those bladeless fans.
that would be cool.
That, like, the silent ones that just, like, sit in the corner.
This giant circle.
Yeah.
They still make noise.
Do they?
Yeah, they still make a hum, I do believe. Just,
I can actually get rid of that.
Yeah, I was
As
just
long
going
as
to
I
say.
record it perfectly. I was just like, wherever the fan is, I'll just record it from each mic and then just remove it that much from each mic.
yeah, you're talented that way.
Yeah. RX isotope, man, it's like magic.
Yeah, like if you're wondering why our podcast sounds so great, it's because of this magical man over there. Yeah, he's great at his work.
Absolutely.
There's shit he cuts out sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot that was even said. You cut it all out. Don't even remember it. It's gone.
Oh, you made me sound less stupid. Thanks, Spinny. Or you highlight my embarrassing.
Yeah, I accentuate it. I turn it up.
Just
Depends
so
on
we
what
can
you
all
find
laugh
funny.
with each other. We can all laugh with it.
That's fine.
Is that kind of a conflict of interest? That's kind of like a conflict of interest.
What do you mean?
This motherfucker gets to accentuate everybody else's mess ups. And then he's like, you know what? I'm not putting myself in the intro on that one. Yeah, you know what?
Have you heard my laugh? I'm pretty sure one of
was
my
that
intros has literally just been like. Like, it's in there, man. Like, yeah, no one gets spared the wrath. I have to
gets
be
thrown
impartial. I throw myself under that bus.
Yeah.
The
You have
wrath
to.
of Spinny.
Oh, man.
He likes to self-deprecate.
Don't we all? I think that's called pooping.
I actually end up not putting myself as much in the intros because I don't think I'm as funny sometimes. Everyone's always harder on themselves. You know what I mean? But sometimes if it's funny and it's going in. Like,
I'm sorry,
that's
one of
what it
the
is. It's
episodes
just
has
the
my
first-
obnoxious laugh.
Yeah.
Like, just like full on, just like me just being the most obnoxious.
The belly laugh, I forgot about that.
Oh, gosh.
It's
Yeah.
great. Everybody loves your laugh.
I hope so, because I don't.
Yeah.
I laugh like a freaking hyena. Like,
That was great because it's just like, what on earth were they saying to get her laughing like that?
Sometimes it doesn't take much when she's high.
Fair.
yeah, I hit a certain point. Oh, man, that hash.
We say
Hash, yeah.
we say a funny sounding word and she just starts giggling. And then you ask her what, and then she don't try to repeat it, and it just fucks up and make herself laugh even more. The next thing you know, you're laughing. Then the next person besides you is laughing, and it's just a whole fucking like domino effect of laughter.
And contagious, which is not a good thing.
Like your laughter is.
A wave of laughter sweeps the nation.
And
No one could stop.
laughter's the best medicine, right? So
I'm contagious.
wrong word to use in this day and age right now, honey.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, that didn't come out right.
Nobody wants to say the C word or the P word these days.
I got a question for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Why do you think they decided to call it onomatopoeia and not onomatopoeia?
I didn't expect that to be that stupid.
He's usually so smart, and I'm just like, okay, this is gonna be an interesting question, and I'm like, wow.
Beep beep boo boo.
I had no idea he was bringing that back for that. I was like, oh, this would be a good question. Onomatopoeia? What? Oh, well, okay.
He went there. That's fine.
Sometimes my questions are just simple.
You're not 30 years old. It's nothing.
Do you understand what onomatopoeia means?
It was a joke. I was kidding.
Did you know what it means, though, right?
Yes.
Just double check.
It's me, though.
You tell me what it means, and I'll tell you if I'm right.
Oh, you fucking cheater. I'll tell you if I'm right.
I don't know if I can explain it as well as Spinny can. I know it means sounds. The words are sounds.
It is the thing. It is like the verbalization of a sound.
So in comic books, when it says kapow, bang,
Bang.
zip,
Is that onomatopoeia?
it is a sound that makes its own sound.
Okay. Like crack.
Yes.
yeah,
So like if-
Snap.
snap.
zip.
Yeah.
All those fun words like snick.
Kapow.
What
Boom.
about spin?
Yeah.
But that's what's great about the character.
Kinda.
That
You're an
verb.
automata person.
That was better.
Well-
That was better.
There's a character that Kevin Smith made that's called Onomatopoeia, and he wears this weird mask that's all circles and anyways. But he doesn't speak. All he does is he mimics a sound that that basically he hears. So when he shoots guns, he does bang, bang, bang,
Cha-ching.
right? But you know,
I'm reminded slightly of Mr. Bean. I don't know why.
He doesn't make noise stuff that much.
yeah, he just does weird sounds and
You sure?
He just goes, huh?
Yeah,
Makes
like
Mike
little
sounds.
groans.
He makes Mike sound.
Mike's Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm going out there and calling him Mr. Bean.
Yeah, Mike's Mr. Bean.
For sure. Oh my god.
You gotta like mumble it under your breath. Mr. Bean.
Yeah. Our buddy Mike doesn't talk very much.
He
But-
talks when he wants to.
He talks when he wants to. But you know
He's
what?
just trolling all of you.
I
He's just a
know.
big troll. It's
I
so
know.
great.
Yeah.
That reminds me of something that I read once, actually. It's that quiet people usually aren't actually quiet when they're around the right group of people.
Yeah.
We've heard him talk. I've heard him talk. I'm just saying that I'm going to go out into that living room when we're done and go and call him Mr. Bean. And once he listens to this, he's going to be like, that's why she did it.
Well, if you want to find the right group of people, you should follow us on Twitter at AlwaysMorePod, because we're the right group of people.
We try to be.
And you can also see us on Instagram where we'll post all the pictures to whatever we talked about, which I'm not sure how we're going to post pictures of this episode.
It's a little
That's a weird
wonky
one.
today.
We'll figure it out.
You'll get to see all the weed strains, though, on Instagram
for
and
sure.
Twitter.
The purple. We're gonna get a couple. We gotta
Big
get like
purple
a gallery
Lamborghini.
shot.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
just like
I got some good
different
ones.
poses, different angles. It's a
We'll work
great
it
bud.
purple.
Damn.
You didn't bust up that big one, did you?
No, I busted up half of it, but I took
Oh.
pictures of it.
Oh, we still got a good. That's
It's
a
a
good.
big
That's
chunk.
still
Yeah.
artistic as hell.
Yeah,
Stem.
yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have a
But,
little photo shoot with the buds.
Yeah, you can see all that
That
on
one's worth
Instagram.
it.
Yeah. At Always Room for More podcast.
You can also find us on Facebook at Always Room for More Podcast as well.
So, find us out there on the social medias. Talk
Social
to us if
media.
you can, if you want to.
Spinny rolls his eyes dramatically.
I said it looked right at him for it, too.
Yeah, he's just like burning.
It is now just purposely
gaze.
trolling you.
I just almost called you burning glaze.
Burning glaze.
I meant to say his burning gaze, but there's an L came out of there.
Oh my God.
It's like his burning glaze.
That's your new rap name is Burning Glaze.
Fuck yeah.
You have to change your name on fucking like Instagram or some shit to Burning Glaze.
Circling back to the nicknames, Chris, you just got yours.
Look at that. And we had a whole fucking thing there.
Can I have some more purple weed?
Of course.
That little stuff is magical.
So yeah, find us, follow us, and if you can, give us a review on Apple iTunes because helps us expand the show and people can find us better, and maybe we can get put into other subgenres and stuff for
Yeah,
people
that'd
to
be
find
cool.
us.
Every little bit helps. So
Yeah,
we appreciate all of you.
let's smoke weed about it. So thanks for coming along for the high, because there's always room for more.